Harrington in 3, 2.
Hello, this is Bob Safale, and I am the president of the She Shop, and we've got none other than Kevin Harrington. Hey.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
You know, really, this is a really unusual deal we're doing here, because we're letting people into what we're doing, you know?
Kind of behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
You know, here we are in our studio.
Exactly.
Filming with some great entrepreneurs, right?
Exactly. Now, by the way, if you know, most people, almost everybody knows who Kevin Harrington is. I mean, he's one of the original stars of the hit TV show Shark Tank. You also invented the infomercial, and what was that all about?
As seen on TV, pioneer, you know.
Yeah,
so,
it's unbelievable.
Well, look, I love working with people that have businesses, products. We take those products, put them on TV, we put them into digital marketing, Facebook, Instagram, lots of great marketing products, but also businesses, services, you name it. We help businesses exceed and succeed in a big, big way.
Absolutely. And why is this unusual? Because normally we shoot segments with different companies and it's all taped and nobody's nervous or anything like that. It's just boom, boom, boom. But today we're doing something totally crazy. I think it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Because we're going live and it's behind the scenes. So you're actually going to experience what it's like to be a company sitting down with Kevin Harrington.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, in fact, we have our first guest.
Yes.
Bob Betty.
Yes.
From Burst Biz.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And he's going to be coming in.
That's right. You know, what's interesting here, you know, because of, COVID, some people can't travel. And this is one of those cases. So you want to say hi to Bob? Bob Betty from Burst Biz, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I see you. I see Kevin. How are you, Kevin? It's a pleasure to be on with you.
We'll be editing you in later. But Bob, your company, Burst Biz, come on in. We want to hear about Burst Biz and all the exciting things that you're doing. Can you tell us, Bob, a little bit about Burst Biz?
Absolutely. And it is a pleasure to be here with you, Kevin. I've been a big fan since your original Shark Tank series. And it's really an honor to be here with you. Burst Biz is doing something unique in the market right now, okay? Because of the situation in the market right now, businesses are struggling. Entrepreneurs are being created on a daily basis. People have had to pivot their lifestyle and from a job to becoming an entrepreneur. So what does Burst Biz do? What we do is we help those entrepreneurs. We give those entrepreneurs a chance to get credit with us, to purchase businesses and services from us where every purchase counts. So a new business coming in that needs some business products, some services, doesn't have good credit. Maybe the owner, also faced some difficult times. Their personal credit is not great. What are they supposed to do, Kevin? Okay, they're trying to pivot into a completely new career, and every small business owner needs a little hand. Okay, that's where we come in. We provide them those products, those services, and give them the ability to pay for those products 30, 60, 90 days later, depending on what program they qualify for.
So let me ask the types of things. I mean, a new company starts. Identify a couple of the types of things that you're able to get them credit for.
So, for example, Kevin, you come to me and you've been laid off, or you want to pivot, you want to change, you have an idea, okay, of an online business or whatever your idea might be. But But every small business owner thinks that I have to have all of the money in my pocket first before I start a business. Okay, I have to invest all of my money, all of my savings to try to get this idea off the ground. Small businesses don't understand there's another way, and that's called business credit. That's called building business credit. That's called coming to Burst Biz and getting services, for example, like a website design. You need a logo design. Your company needs to be listed on a 411 directory. You need a business plan. You need some mentoring. You need a VIP concierge business credit coaching service. That's what we provide to these new business owners.
That's pretty powerful. So you're solving a lot of problems for many of these entrepreneurs. Now, we've talked about startup entrepreneurs. So I know when someone's first starting, they need that website, they need that coaching, they need all the things you just mentioned. What about companies that might be in business for a little bit already. Can you help someone that's in business for 6 months already? Is that also a possible client for you?
This is not just for startups. This is for small, medium businesses. If you've been in a business 6 months, 6 days, or 6 years, it doesn't matter to us, okay? Every single company still needs to build their credit profile. I'm sure you're aware of the 3 business credit reporting agencies that are out there in the world right now. You have Dun & Bradstreet, you have Experian, and you have Equifax, not to mention LexisNexis. Building business credit is very similar to building personal credit. It's about the number of positive trade lines, positive accounts that you have reporting to those particular business credit bureaus. What BurstBiz does is it gives every company a opportunity to have a positive showing account and to make every purchase count towards building their business credit, because we do report to those business credit bureaus.
Very good. So I mean, when I think of the problems that a lot of these businesses are having that start up, you are a problem solver. So what are some of the other problems that some of these business owners are running into, and how do you address those problems?
That's so funny that you mentioned that, Kevin, because my son's mother she wants to talk to me about just everyday stuff that happened around the house. And every time she asks me a question, I try to solve that problem. She's like, no, I don't want you to solve this problem. I just want you to listen to me. So, we're wired to solving these problems. So for example, a small business owner might come to us and say, listen, I don't have good personal credit, but I still want to build my business credit. No problem. We're going to help them solve that problem. We're going to help them build their credit in their business name. What people don't understand is that we live in the greatest country in the world, okay? We are set up for business, okay? We are capitalism, at its finest, okay? So when you create another industry, when you create a business, you're creating another entity that has rights, that has an EIN number, that can build credit, that can do business outside of you as the person. So we try to teach entrepreneurs those nuances and help them understand that, listen, while you're building your personal credit, you can still building your business and still building your business credit to get the funding and to get the resources that you need to start your business.
Bob, he's mentioning the credit leads to business funding, having the capital to grow the business, to scale the business. The fundamentals of what we're talking about here are so vital to the success of the business that it's important, whether you're just starting that business or whether you're scaling that business, that you should be talking to Bob Beatty, right?
100%.
Pretty powerful. Now, you know a little bit about these guys.
Yes, I do.
You want to talk about some of the things you've seen from your side?
I really wanted to have him come here because I actually have brought in Bob and Nancy Ivy, who's the owner of the company.
Right.
I actually had them come in and start educating my clients.
Okay.
And I have a ton of, in fact, I just had a huge webinar
where
Bob came on and was really educating people, and he startled me because he said 2 things I had no clue about. And I'm sure, and based on the reaction I had from my customers, Kevin, he said 2 things. Number one, most people, because I asked him this question, I says, what is the biggest misconception people have about business credit?
Right.
And he said, number one, almost everybody doesn't start it because they think their own personal credit's going to kill them. So they don't even start.
Wow.
They stop themselves.
Oh boy.
So that was and it was amazing the reaction that my customers have had. They're going, oh my God, I can get business credit now. So that's number one.
So your personal credit may not be so great, but your business credit can be excellent.
Correct.
Right?
No, that's exactly right. And I had,
there you go.
I've been in business a long time myself. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I was shocked. And many of my customers, my clients, I have a lot of small business clients.
Yeah.
The second thing he told me was this. You can start from like, you start your company today, you can be getting credit literally within days.
Gotcha.
So he just wanted to make sure that in fact everybody understood that you don't wait 6 months, because you asked
Gotcha.
that great. You
Right.
can start right now.
Yeah.
So I literally have had my clients streaming to him and his company since that. Just on Friday, it was amazing, and he's already been helping our customers since.
Right.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
the guy knows what he's doing.
Fantastic. So, I mean, in terms of messaging and the folks that are listening to us right now, do you have any words of wisdom, or kind of like, where would you like to share with the folks that are listening right now? What would be your pointed call out to them right now?
Website doesn't want to go.
Those seeds that you've planted flowering and blooming into what it is that you wanted to accomplish. So that's the number one thing, is get up off the couch, take that first step.
Take action.
Yes. Okay.
Start.
Take action.
What?
That's right, Kevin. That's what's made you who
That's
you
right.
are. I've seen your story. I've read
My
your
first book was called
Yeah.
Act Now.
Really?
And so,
Wow.
yeah, because people kept telling me, "Oh, I had this idea already." I said, "But you didn't act on it." So that's important. Where should we send them? You got a.
What's your website,
or
Big Daddy?
Where do we go?
Where do they go?
They want to take action now, but where do they go to take that action?
Yes, absolutely. So, it's been uncontrolled and just shot out in all different directions can also, not be as effective. So we want to take that action and we want to focus that as much as possible.
Where do they go,
and
Big
try to
Daddy?
accomplish
Where do
those.
they go? What website?
They go to burstbiz.com, Bob. Welcome to burstbiz.com.
BURSTBIZ.com, right? Burstbiz.com.
Biz-
Yeah, I tell you what,
Hey,
that's great.
That's fantastic.
Let's
So,
wrap it.
Bob, you've got great experience here. You
Yep.
know what we're talking about. If you're an entrepreneur, you're going to want to talk to Bob Beatty, burstbiz.com. Any final words of wisdom?
I forgot your book, Act Now.
Act Now.
People got to get going
Get
right
going.
now.
Act now.
So that's
Now is the
that's my
time.
words. Act
Hey.
now.
Act now. Burstbiz.com. You've seen it here. Bob, thanks for being with us today. Great to have you.
Thank you, Kevin. It's been a pleasure. And thank you, Bob, once again for putting this together. And thank you very much, both of you guys.
Take care. Take care.
Take care.
Good being with you, Bob. Thank you.
Great job, Big Daddy. Okay.
All right.
So how'd that go?
We got one down.
We got some we got an audience too, folks.
Okay.
So now you